Welcome back to Something for That Ass podcast. I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Elena.
And this is our special guest today. We had to bring on my friend / wax lady since everyone on the internet thinks I have a dick. I have her here to confirm that I have a
vagina. And okay, logical thinking, even if you did have a penis, one, I don't think it'd be small. And two, I know they'd be zooming in into the micro bikinis, so I know they see it. There's something there. And it's wax.
And it's wax.
I don't want to put your business out
and
there.
It's wet and it's bald and it's tight and it's just but I post like the craziest thirst traps, so I don't know why.
I don't know where it goes unclear. I mean, isn't that the whole point, that they get upset that you're too revealing? Mm-hmm. So if you're posting something revealing and you can't see a penis, then
so make it make sense.
Yeah. Just giving it. Just trying to say shit.
I do have a free OnlyFans, and it's my Instagram. So check it out. Shout out to, what is this guy's name? We need to do a few shout outs for this episode.
Yes, we need to do a few shout outs.
Our shirts are from
Smiles and Cries.
They're Smiles and Cries.
And we got some extra merch from them. We decided to wear these matching black baby tees. They're like infrared. They made really cute stuff. Shout out to him.
We got hats. We got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we got a goodie bag. Shout out to Smiles and Cries. Check them out on Instagram.
And then we have another shout out. So I don't drink, and we're about to play a drinking game. So I let her know, like, hey, I'm not gonna be drinking. I'm gonna make some shroom tea. She was like, wait, hold up, I got you even better. Yeah. So can you give the shout out?
Yes. Shout out to Wavy Bar for sponsoring this. They are a SoCal-based company, and they're 100% vegan, too. So I figured it come in clutch.
Really appreciate
They
that.
got a little bit of everything. They got capsules. They got, like, little crystallite packets you could just put in water.
That's what I have for my drink.
Yeah.
Instead of alcohol.
It comes in super clutch if you want a microdose.
And she brought us up. He gave her, like, a whole goodie bag for us. Chocolate bars, capsules, the, like, crystallite type of ordeal, what I'm going to be drinking today on camera. And one time she actually, after a wax appointment, she's like, I know you shroom all the time. Let me give you this chocolate bar.
Let me just slide you this.
At the time, I was eating shrooms every day. So I'm like, okay, this is nothing. and it was very much something. I ate like half the bar thinking, I'm just going to have like a little day off, some light. I'm literally sitting on this exact couch in like a fucking deep thought, thinking of everything I've ever, like what I categorize as bad in life. I literally was like sitting on the couch like, oh my God, Lena, I kissed that one guy. And she's like, you don't even use tongue. Like, go to your room. Like, you need to go to sleep.
And I'm like, don't spiral. It's just going to keep going down.
No, honestly though, if you microdose, it's not that bad. It's very euphoric. I think sometimes people get like a misconception about microdosing and like microdosing shrooms. They have a misconception that you're going to like see the unicorn come out of the wall and stuff like that. But that's not the case.
With a microdose.
Yeah, with the microdose. Like if you do a little too much, you kind of know what you're asking for. But if you microdose, it's not that bad. It's like you're just in tune with your intuition and stuff like that.
You feel like it feels good. I love microdosing. I love mushrooms. That's the only thing I do. I smoke weed and I eat mushrooms. And I love the product. I just ate a little too much that day. I just thought I was the big dog in that moment. I bit off more than I can chew, but I chewed it all and I swallowed it and I got fucked up. So
she saw it through. Or what?
I was like literally like melting into
that's only if you guys do too much though. Like if you don't, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll just be in tune with your intuition, and it's really not that bad.
And I feel like it's really your serotonin or your dopamine or something. It makes you happier.
Well, you know what, girl? It make me laugh hard as fuck. And I love it. And then after that, I just see everything for what it is. I'm like, okay,
that's the best.
No, literally, I'll be seeing things for what they really are on shrooms. Yeah. Like,
I'm like, I know he with that bitch right now. And I'm like manifesting. I'm like, I know he with her. Next thing you know, my phone's ringing. I'm like, fuck you.
I think if you ever want to get over a man, just do like a hero's dose of mushrooms, and your whole brain will get rewired.
It's all gonna come to light. You gonna know off the bat he ain't shit. You gonna know off the bat. You know what?
You're gonna be hugging a tree, like
it should have took you before the shrooms, but if you didn't know, just fuck around and find out. If you need to get over him, microdosing shrooms, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is there any other shout outs we to do?
We also have to do one more shout out. It is a card game. Speaking of drinking, she's going to be drinking a little shrooms. We're drinking
some tequila, some
tequila. Mm-hmm. I want to give it a shout out to, let me get your name real quick. I got you. Markel Carter, thank you so much for the Keep It Playa card game. We appreciate
I love the name.
It. I know, Keep It Playa Girls Night Edition, and that's what we're having. So we're gonna play this game.
I can appreciate some good packaging. You know what I'm saying? It's already appealing.
And our last shout out is, can you shout out your business?
Self Care by Ash. All coochies matter. I literally have that trademark because all coochies do matter. We don't gotta discriminate. Like, I honestly feel like coochie waxing or just the experience of getting a Brazilian should not be that intimidating. You know, like body hair is completely normal and it's determined by a lot of different things like hormonal imbalances. Like, don't just think like you're hairy. Like, there's so many different things that come into play with your hair growth, but you only got 3 options: either laser, shave, or wax. So like
shaving's out. Lasering, I'm afraid to laser.
You have to shave before you laser too. So you shave before and then you laser. If you're a redhead or you have like gray hairs, like it doesn't work effectively.
Yeah, get your coochie wax. Stop playing. Get your coochie wax. Get your coochie wax for my girl. Okay, if you are in the IE, even if you're not in the IE, but if you are in the IE, there should be no one else that you should be going to, because if you want that shit like
bald,
spotless,
it's gonna be screaming like mama. Like, I'm not even lying. Tell them.
No. I know you're not, because my shit really be like the baldest pussy in the IE. I'm not even gonna lie.
I can't miss a hair.
I'm not even lying.
They prefer.
And I don't even get your ingrowns or nothing. Like,
I'm over here like attesting to that. Like, yeah, no, she doesn't. But coochie waxing should not be that intimidating.
Not because of me.
Honestly, well, you do pretty good aftercare too. I feel like you don't use anything scented.
But you're so detailed.
I really do. Honestly, I can't even knock it. Like, I really do. But I just feel like a coochie wax appointment shouldn't be that intimidating, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like, people be friend, bro. Like, people be friend where they try to make it seem like, oh, it's not a judgmental place. And then you get there, or you just look at their page and it's like way too intimidating. Like, if you're late 20 minutes, if you're late 20 minutes, that's a $10 fee. If I have to give you a mask, that's like $25 fee. If there's like a fee for everything, that it kind of comes off too intimidating. So it doesn't even want you to do the service, you know? Mm-hmm. But when you don't perceive yourself like that, or like present yourself like that, it makes it a lot more welcoming.
No, and a lot of you bitches are unprofessional as fuck, because y'all be waxing coochies and talking about coochies to other people. I've been her friend since high school. I can't get no tea about no one's coochie. Like, even if I ask, she'll just be like, man, like, girl, shut the hell up. Like,
no, like, even when I'm at family parties, like, my cousins try to throw out the remark, like, what? So you be seeing coochies all day? And I'm waiting. I'm like looking at their wives, waiting to see my response. And luckily, I've always said, like, cousin, I see all different walks of life. Like, girls come to me to get this taken care of in regards to their body hair. So I'm going to just make a safe place. Like, I'm not going to sit there and talk about that.
Yeah,
you know?
You make it really comfortable. I be like legs behind my motherfucking ears. Just
hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Literally. Okay, should we play the game? We want to play the game before we get into like the tea, because we want to get a little
warm up. And I was like, they're really close. Her and I are getting to know each other. I'm like, this is gonna be a good icebreaker. But she came in, she just has this good, inviting, warm energy.
She's like, I got shrooms, I got weed, I got drinks.
This. It's the nails.
Fun little fact.
Help me open this. Thank you.
But let the man hands open it while you ladies have your cute manicures.
Wait, let me see the card package though, because it has the rules on it. Let me see.
What the rules?
Okay, so it's like 10 minutes plus, 3 or more players, 21 plus, obviously.
We'll probably do like,
and
maybe you guys shouldn't take more than like 5 shots.
Okay, so we pull a card, do the action, or take a drink, and then repeat until lit. So she said 5.
She said 5. It's my angel number. That's why I'm going to
I say 5. Like no more than 5. We could stop before that. We'll see how we're doing on time. Right?
Okay. So pull a card. Who wants to go first?
I wish somebody would pull my card. Okay. If you ever stayed in a relationship you should have left but didn't because the sex was too good, I'm sorry. I cannot do that. You're going to have me out here looking stupid just because the pee-pee's good? Not good enough.
I've done that.
Not good enough for me to sacrifice myself for a spank. And like,
wait, so you have to take a shot if you've done that?
No.
if you ever sit in a relationship,
say do the action or take a drink.
Wait, so you have to stay in a relationship because the dick is
Wait.
I'm gonna leave. I'll take the shot.
Okay, you have
leave.
to take a shot.
All right.
Okay, give me a shot.
All right.
And we got really cute Hello Kitty shots.
Oh, from Lizette. Thank you, Lizette.
From Lizette.
Dude,
thanks to the homegirl Lizette.
No, Lizette literally told me, she was like, oh, like if I want my shit like detailed,
bold.
like I know who to go to.
Like, well, can I say that? I'm like,
what?
It's giving alopecia coochie. Like when after I wax it, it's bald. You know, I don't want to offend anybody that like mine, but I'm just saying like that's if you.
No, bitches is really detailed.
Yeah, it's just a great detail. If you need a detail, hit me up.
I'll give you like a baby.
Yeah, give me a baby. I'll put a notch. They see me out with these tats. They're like, are you? Are you though? No, yes, I am. Yes, I am. The adrenaline is the only thing that got me past these tattoos.
Wait, so you're saying
so
like
good.
you're not saying it, so you have to take the shot?
Absolutely.
I'm
not.
still confused on the game a little bit, but I respect your decisions.
Can we do it? Can we do teamwork? I take the shot and then I trade you.
Because it's like do the action.
Ready?
Yeah. Maybe it's like spill the tea or take a drink since it's do the action.
Oh, okay.
You want me to spill the tea? I could spill the tea, bro. I could spill the tea.
Have you ever stayed with a man because his dick's too good? Like for real?
Nah. It was a close call one time, but I was like, nope. I was like, I'm sorry. It's because after we had that agreement, it just didn't give what it was supposed to give in the aspect of like being exclusive. And at least, like you said, don't fuck with my health like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all right.
And I just like, my thing is the dick ever really that good, or are you just performing really well because you like the guy and you're making the sex really good?
I'm gonna give him credit. Because sometimes they be throwing it down. And some, believe it or not, some women just be like pillow princesses, respectfully, you know? I mean, if that's your get down, that's what's up. But like, no, sometimes you got to give it to them. I'm not trying to, you know,
I feel like
that team, but
that's kind of not what's up if they're a pillow princess.
It's not what's up if they're a pillow princess at all. I'm like, get active, get to moving.
Oh yeah, rock the boat.
But like, what if you're? I not that I am one, but like, if
or
you're
TLC.
gonna be asking me for sex when I'm tired and you know I ain't trying to give you no coochie cat, is like,
girl, they'll give you a 5-hour energy and say, get it together.
No, because I'm like, I'm gonna just lay there. I'm not lay there, but like, you know, from the side, like, okay, fine.
Sometimes
compromise, right? Compromise.
Like in the morning, really just hit it from the side.
Sometimes you gotta show out.
No, if you're having sex in the morning, you need to hit it from the side because I ain't trying to smell no motherfucking morning breath. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta show out and then like ghost them. Show out and then just ghost them.
Damn,
like that's evil. That's evil. I'm like. Oh my god.
Okay. You're next, Lena.
Okay.
Go ahead. Pull a card. Pull a card, any card.
Tell everyone your go-to line for getting out of giving up your number or take a shot. Okay.
Oh, y'all conned me. I did both.
We're learning.
It's all right.
We're learning. My go-to line, honestly, I know this is bad, but I just be like, I'm in a relationship.
She does that a lot.
They don't care.
They don't. They're like, they don't allow you to have friends. I'm like, no, they don't. They're crazy. They're like, oh, like we can keep it low. I'm like, I don't do that.
He's doing life for stabbing 3 people.
No, for real. I'll try to be like, he's really crazy.
I literally, whenever I'm out with Lynn, I always hear her telling someone she has a man. I'm like, okay, that means I need to come in and save her. Because I always hear it from the like. My twin tingling sensations, my ear will be like, I just hear, I have a man.
Not me manifesting it.
I'll just switch up the last number. Like, I'll say my whole number confidently, and then they'll switch up the last number. I'll be
but
like,
they be trying to call right away.
On the spot.
Like, oh, yeah. That's part.
First of
that part.
Like, it's relax.
Or be like, oh, I don't give my number out.
After you just They're like, so what's this?
But like to get out of it.
That is though. I will say, anytime a guy asks for a number, I always tell him, even if I think he's like attractive, I say, I don't get my number out. You can get my Instagram because I need to like do the background check. Do you have a baby?
I gotta do investigation.
Yes. I didn't do that one time.
As soon as they say add my Snapchat, I'm like,
done.
No.
Done.
Oh no, Snapchat.
I'm not adding the Snap because I can't. No, I'm not gonna be taking a look if your score goes up. No.
No.
I'd rather get the Instagram, and I'm gonna be taking a look at your tag photos. Just doing like a little bit of research, you know?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I always want to see a guy's Instagram first before giving out the number because I need to see if you have a kid. I need to see if you post guns or money. I need to see if I care about corny.
you, I'm gonna look through your Instagram. If I care about you. If not, I'm watching numbers go up and not give a fuck.
Yeah. But if I give a fuck, shoot, I might even.
I'm gonna take a look at the tag.
I might look at
show.
Oh, that's the card this way. I'm gonna grab from like the middle. Oh God, why is this one long? What? No. This says play musical bottle. I'm not doing that. If you pull this card, you control the music. No, we're not doing that. That's already too much.
Next.
Me all offended. Sorry.
You're like, no. Stupid bitch.
Reveal the most you spent on someone you've dated or take a shot, Playa.
Hey, tell me about that bouquet. Tell me about that bouquet.
Yeah, no,
I remember that one.
That's what I first thought
She kept it Playa. Honestly, give her credit.
She honestly spent a lot of money on my ex. If I love you, I'm gonna trick on you, period. Because I know you're gonna trick on me back. But yeah, if I love you, you gonna get whatever you want out of me.
Oh.
But I'm gonna get more.
I'm like, that sounds nice. I ain't gonna buy you shit.
Like, if that's my man.
Yeah.
That's my man.
I know. Honestly, it's nice when they allow you to be soft because they're taking care of you so I could pour back into you. You get me? But like, if I still got masculine responsibilities, you're not going to get me in my soft girl era, you know?
Oh, yeah, I was very well kept.
Yeah,
I was a very well kept woman. So I had money to spend because my rent was getting paid. You know,
we still root for him to this day. But like,
everyone loves my ex.
Thank you.
Like, for
oh my God, that's love right there. That is love.
But yeah, big trick over here.
Yeah, honestly, I used to be like that. And now I'm just like, I'll do it if I'm like feeling like it.
No,
like,
you gotta really,
the ratio is like 8 to 2, 9 to 1 times. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do it, but you gotta court me at least a little bit.
Yeah. The bouquet they're talking about is one time I gave him like a bouquet wrapped in all hundreds.
Yeah, hundos, Benjamins, and the money was blue, and so were the flowers.
And it wasn't no 5-piece.
No,
it wasn't a 5-piece combo. Was
but you know what he did with that money? He told me he wanted a tattoo, so I thought, oh, he didn't tell me what the tattoo was gonna be. The bouquet of hundreds I gave him, he ended up getting my face tatted with that money. So that's like
that's gangster.
I didn't even know I was getting that in return.
Blue, honey's are blue. I love you, so I'm gonna tap my name, your face.
Yeah, literally. And the only color like tattoo he has is my eyes. Everything else is black and white.
So sweet. That's a romantic gesture if I ever heard of one.
Ooh.
And she's romantic.
That is a romantic gesture.
You next.
Let's see. Loyalty test. Call your significant other or boo on speaker. If they pick up, everyone else takes a shot. If they don't, you take a shot, Playa. I feel like if I don't call them right now, it's like, Stone, you're not gonna call nobody. And I feel like if I do call someone, they're gonna be like, you got someone to call?
So she wants a full shot.
So you know what? Let's just edit that part out. I'm gonna just drink some Don Julian. So the question was, call your significant other or boo on speaker. If they pick up, everyone else take a shot. If they don't, you take a shot. I already know he's not gonna pick up.
We're just taking a shot right now.
I already know he's not gonna pick up.
Okay.
I'll take a shot.
I'll take a shot.
He's doing life
in
prison for killing 3 people just because they looked at me.
Okay. Manita.
Just because.
I'm all stiff over here trying to. Oh. Please. Hold on.
Get your shrooms. Get your shrooms.
Because you bitches can never fucking drink shrooms because you're fucking lame.
Honestly, I low-key want to take a shot of that.
Okay.
And I really appreciate that shroom brand because they
have
like vegan flavors that are like cookies and cream.
Tell them about them. Tell them about it.
Fruity Pebbles.
I'm trying to figure out how I can
all these flavors.
Oh, here, I'll hold it for you.
Okay, let me take this really quick. I'm gonna take mine first because mine's not hard to drink.
There we go.
Period.
How about this? Take the shot and a taste of that.
Okay.
All right. All right. Now, siento que me están juzgando.
I love to get too on.
Bitches is gangsta for real.
It's a hand tats.
All right, I'm gonna just take this shit.
You know, chaser like that.
Oh no! I was about to say no face, no.
And I always make a face.
Not me thinking that's the right one.
She's like,
I'm like,
she had to make sure it wasn't poisonous.
I'm like,
okay, let's do like 2 more cards because we have some shit we have to ask you.
Yes, we do. Okay.
I have some shit I gotta ask you.
Am I next or you next, Boo?
She's next and then you and then we'll be done.
She just went.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it's you and then me and then we're done.
I'm trying to get me funk.
If you have a broken nail right now, drink Playa.
God, that's so fake and they're real.
No.
Never lacking.
No, look at her nails. Can you guys can you do a little
no, her nails. Don't look at my nails.
They eat every time. Shout out your nail lady while we're here.
And yes, I am a working woman. I already know they're gonna see the tats.
They're like, you ain't want wax no cooch with them nails.
They're like, how can you wax cooch with that? First of all, the bad bitch life chose me. And I'm just living my fantasy with these, honestly. I got them done for the podcast. And I was like,
so good.
They gotta eat, you know? If
your
I'm
nails always
eat. If I'm gonna be on this podcast.
Your hands are very aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, I just got the other hand tat and I was like, what?
Show them your hand tats.
Yeah. I don't want to drop the mic.
Oh, I got you.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
Love that. Just actually, because they're gonna be like, what does it say? It says forever humble on my left hand. And I'm humble, not stupid, all right? Because sometimes people get it twisted.
They get it confused.
Yeah, they be thinking if you're humble, you gotta downplay yourself, and that's never the case. You could be humble and still know your worth. Yes. But on the other hand, it says corazón de oro, because that's what I is. Corazón de oro. Just a little pot of gold. That's what it is. Corazón de oro just means a heart of gold.
I love it. Oh, and you heart of gold. I was like, corazón. I know what that is. Oro.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that.
We might have to do a pupil check because one thing about me, when I eat shrooms, I have like a chemical imbalance in my head and only one of my pupils dilate. So I'll literally be like,
I'm like, check it. Check it. Shrooms does not do that to you guys. Don't be scared. Shrooms doesn't do that to you.
It's only me. It's literally only me.
She has a chemical imbalance.
Oh, no. This one says save this card. Use it anytime to get out of a shot or drink. No.
Oh my God.
We're not fucking pussies around here.
Damn, you keep pulling all types of stuff.
If you've ever had a crush on your boss. Man. And I have. And you know what's really fucked up about me? I don't know what it is, but like, not just with my boss, but even my professors in college, like I would be like, there was like 2 professors I fell in love with and they were not attractive. They were not young. They were like, literally, you would be like, are you fucking Brooke?
They're like, are you failing? Are you trying to get
it? I would just be like, go up my papers and I would go to office hours and everything. And they were like 70-year-old men, except for one. He was probably in like 30s, but he wasn't attractive. I just thought they were so smart. But I'm spilling too much tea now. It's the shrooms that got me talking.
It's giving Anna Nicole Smith. And
I would turn in my papers like,
the rich
did I do
women.
Good? Oh, like I need help after class. I was ridiculous. But
they're probably like, what did you ask him? Did you spell your name right? First of all, she's a lot more intellectual than that. Remember.
I know people are always like, dumbass bitch online. I'm like.
And a lot of people don't know that you're actually an educated woman. You were just smart enough to see where the bag was at and you went for it.
And I did. And I will forever do that. But yeah, I did have a crush on a boss. And I'm not gonna say his name because that's just too motherfucking much. And I'm not gonna say the location.
Never that special.
Never that special.
She's gonna keep it playing.
Keep it playing. But I have names. Okay. I'm gonna ask you some questions now.
Yeah, ask away.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay. So how is it being the sole provider in a male-dominated Hispanic household?
Ooh.
Honestly, I never expected it. I never expected to be in the position where I am to be able to provide for my family, especially being like first generation, you know, because when your parents are immigrants and on top of that, you're in a male dominated household where you end up being the sole provider, like it totally switches up the game for them because they're so used to being the provider and that's making them feel like that's where they had their place as being the provider. And that's why I could do X, Y, and Z. But instead of making it like an ego trip, I try to show my dad yo, like we could come across some money, still pay the bills, be all right. And we don't need to be like constantly worried about money, you know? So it was stressful in the beginning, but now I'm just thankful that I could be in the position to do that for them, you know? And like show them that like women could do that too. And a lot of times, like not just Hispanic dads, but sometimes, especially, I could just relate from my personal experience where they'll kind of like suppress their women, you know, like their wives and stuff, you know? And of course I'm their daughter, but it just goes to show like, don't suppress them because then one day that woman is going to grow up and it could be your daughter, you know, that like was suppressed and stuff like that. And then she came up and she did something with her life and she's in a position to be like financially stable and can provide for all of us. So it's a blessing, but I think it was definitely a culture shock for them. But I didn't take it as an ego trip. At first, I just kind of tried to show him like lead the way, you know, and in a sense to kind of like heal their like childhood trauma because from a very young age, they're so used to just like working. And then when you can kind of take the load off of them, like it feels good, you know, it feels good to be able to do that.
Yeah. You work really hard to make sure everyone eats in your family.
Yeah.
And I really respect that. It's crazy because you are not like I have had multiple friends in Hispanic households. They are the only girl or the youngest, and they're all the responsibilities fall on them. And I just think that's so crazy because just for myself, you know, I live a good life, you know, nice place, all that. But I'm just taking care of myself. Like I'm not paying someone's life. Yeah. Right. You know, and I feel like in your culture, a lot, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders.
The daughters almost kind of step up as wives would, because a lot of the times they're like machista mentality doesn't allow them to have like a healthy relationship. So the woman ends up leaving and the daughters are kind of there to like step up and totally show them a different way. Like, hey, I can still be the person that's financially dominant in the household and not be like a complete dick, you know, like you can like, you know, like just because I'm providing financially doesn't mean like you have to have dinner cooked for me. You have to clean up after me. Like no, like I could be able to provide financially and be self-sufficient too, you know? So
that's amazing.
Bless your heart.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Really bless your heart.
Thanks.
My second question second question is, have you been able to create genuine relationships with other service providers in the beauty industry?
Oh, absolutely. But every relationship that I've created with the service provider has been outside of me knowing that they're a service provider. Like we end up vibing and I'm like, oh, wait, you do nails and you do bomb work? Like that's what's up. That's how I ended up like naturally networking. Ooh. But all the genuine relationships that I've built like has been outside of the beauty industry. Like,
do you think it's catty because it's like all women for the most part are women dominated? I'm sure there's, there is men that do. Yeah. I don't know about Brazilians, but maybe.
Well, it's just to me, it's not so much intimidating that I'm in an industry where there's a lot of women. I do think that like for as long as I've been in the industry, I kind of just stick to myself. I kind of just stay out the way because if I'm going to quote unquote network or just even build a genuine relationship with somebody in the industry, I want it to be genuine and I want it to be natural, you know, because unfortunately, like service providers don't show how hard it actually is. They just make it look so like fabulous and glamorous that they don't show the behind the scenes, or they make it seem like they're so supportive and they want you to eat, but they leave out the part where it's like, I want you to eat, but not more than me. They leave that part out. And then you come to realize afterwards when you learn your own technique, your own skill. And I'm not saying pave the way or hand me down anything, but once you come to learn, you're like, I took a course or I invested my money here, but you didn't really show me to the full extent what I needed to succeed, you know? So I think that there's a lot of false illusion in the beauty industry where they make it seem like they're very supportive, and yes, they want you to eat, just not more than them. Or if you build relationships, it just has to be genuine, you know? It just has to be genuine.
I'm not gonna lie, I have came across some people and they'll be like trying to offer me a service that I already get, obviously, from you. And then I'll be like, oh, I get wax. And they'll be like, by who? And I'll tell them who. And they go, I think I might know them. Like, no, you know who the fuck I'm talking about, because my girl work eats like.
But see, I'm even humble in my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my work ethic will eventually like show for itself, you know? And I hope that everybody has longevity in their business, but you have to create that. And I think that in the beauty industry, the way that you create that is just by being genuine, you know? Because eventually, eventually a fake flex can run out. Eventually people will see through that and stuff like that, you know? And I'm even blessed enough to be able to have like loyal people like you that do talk about my work. And there are some silent supporters that probably don't get waxed by me, but like they still support, you know? And I'm so thankful for that, you know? The loyalty, like some girls come to me. Girl, I have girls coming to me from San Diego. This is when I was in Redlands, San Diego, Long Beach, OC. And I'm like, that goes way beyond loyalty or convenience. Or that goes way beyond convenience. That's like loyalty right there, you know? So I'm thankful. I'm really, really thankful for that. Just for people to be like loyal to me. And, you know, I've been able to build a lot of my clientele off of just like being genuine, you know? And with all due respect, we're not in the era anymore with like waxing, with no shade to anybody that specializes in speed waxing, but we're not in an era anymore where girls want 15-minute Brazilian waxes. Like, give a consultation. What's your current hair removal method? Do you experience ingrowns? Do you have sensitized skin? Like, really do a consultation with them, go into an in-depth service. And that in itself allows me to stand out, because realistically, waxers out here are making $65 every 15 minutes for a Brazilian wax. I charge $95 in the hour. So I'm only a $30 price difference, right? But I'm 4 times the time, a lot more detailed. And I think that like my work ethic just kind of shows that. And that's what speaks beyond anything.
No, definitely. Who waxes your coochie cat is you should take it as serious as who you let into your coochie cat. It's a serious service, right? You're not going to just let anyone touch your coochie. You just like, I hope you're not letting any man touch your coochie, or any woman, whatever. You know, take care of your coochie. You got one.
Yeah. And that just goes
get a wax, get a pap, do what you got to do.
Make sure your waxer's taking out your ingrowns. Like, a lot of times they'll put it as like an additional service, but if you see it there, just take it out.
Oh yeah, you're detailed. No, I was just asking that because I know you're super genuine. I know where your heart lies, but I definitely be catching shade when girls be throwing it. And I'm just like, I know it's a cat. I mean, we do bottle service, and you know, it's a woman dominated industry. Like the only reason a man would be there is if you're getting put on some shoulders or like, you know, but I understand that, you know, it's just women get very like, they feel like insecure, like their spot's going to get taken from them. And it's like, no one could take your spot. If you're doing what you have to do, your spot can't be taken.
And authentically too. Like if you're genuinely doing what you got to do, then you don't got to worry about that. Don't worry about me. Because at the end of the day, look, I'm genuine enough to realize that if someone ends up having more success than me, it means because they've applied the work ethic that maybe I haven't, you know, or vice versa. Nobody can look at me and count my blessings without counting my responsibility too. Like you got to see that too, you know? And I think when you're in a position to be able to be successful, you got to like really take care of it, because they going to come for you. They going to come for you. They going to try to knock you down, but just be you, do you, and everything will work out.
Okay, my next question is, what's dating like for you, since you are a self-made boss? You have your own business. She has her own house, nice car. Like, how is dating for you? Because a lot of men, their argument now is, what do you bring to the table? Oh, women are looking for help. They're not looking for love. That's what men think. So since you have it all, what is dating like for you? Because it's undeniable that you're bossed up. Right?
I think that as women, we have a habit of telling ourselves that we're ready for love when we accomplish X, Y, and Z, right? Mm-hmm. So I've been able to accomplish, in my eyes, like the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say that is because it's like having a roof over my head, you should be able to provide that for yourself. Having a working vehicle to get from A to B. I mean, it just so happens, my car's nice too. But, the fact that I can get myself from point A to point B, like, I feel like all those things are things that just make you self-sufficient as a person. And I think that these aren't things that can impress a man. I think that a man's going to want to do right by you as long as he's ready to like take you on. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's ready, it don't matter. Like you could be skinny, get dogged out. You could be, chunky, a little thick. He gonna love every curve of you. Like you could be broke. He gonna want to give you the world. And you could be rich and they'll use you, So like me having everything that I have, it just unfortunately attracts the wrong crowd because they see me already like established, Mm-hmm. Or unfortunately, right? Who am I to tell them that their ego's small or this and that? But if you see me and because you see my responsibilities, the first thought is, oh, she's like really masculine. It's like, I'm not masculine because I want to be. I'm in my masculine energy because I have masculine responsibilities to take care of. Mm-hmm. And you're either going to get intimidated by that or you're going to see not necessarily my potential, but my capability. Because it's not potential, it's capability at this point, right? So you're going to see my capability and you're either going to be attracted to it or you're going to be scared of it. But I'm not going to fuck around and find out, Like what's meant for me is not going to miss me. So to answer the question, it blurs the lines a little bit because people just see the materialistic stuff. And I mean, I don't need a rich man, but a generous one would be nice, a generous one. It's about the details. And I know that you can't pay your bills in love, but I'm starting to see that love is just one element of the relationship. Mm-hmm. It's like friendship, communication. So, until we got all that down and you can bring more than I already bring to the table, respectfully, I'm going to just do me. I don't need to be like the girl that's like, you better respect me. You better do this. Either you going to want to do it naturally or not. And if you don't want to do it, that's cool. Somebody else will. Like, so it's intimidating for most. And to a real one, they're going to step up. And until then, like, I'm going to just do me. Because it doesn't matter how you carry yourself, how low key you are. Because I feel like guys want that sometimes. They want a girl that's like super low key, out the way, stays in her bag. But the moment you get her, can you really obtain her?
Mm-hmm. Like, you're still insecure at the end of the day because I'm making more money than you. But
Lord forbid you tell them that, right? Because then you're painted out to be a problem. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do you even better one. I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. I'm going to do you even better one. I'm going to leave you alone because sometimes we're the cause of our own hurt. Like, we stick around and we say, like, can you believe that they've done all this and I still stayed? It's like, can you believe it? Can you believe he dogged you out 4 times and you still stayed? So instead, just bow out peacefully. Keep your composure, keep your character, and just like, don't let nobody see you sweat. Because if he wanted to do right by you, he just would. He just would have.
Period. That's motherfucking
if he
real
wanted
right
to,
there.
he would.
If he wanted to, he would have. Same way he was confident enough to ask for that cooch. He should have been confident enough to like court you, take you on a date. Yes. Do the bare minimum that you do when you like a girl,
Mm-hmm. They don't like girls.
They don't like girls. They like her rants.
Oh, I was gonna say
as I roll as I roll my D's, they're like, you are a hood rat. No, it's just hand tattoos.
You have anything to say about that, Lena? That was some power bullshit.
It was. I feel like the way you go about it, it really just weans everybody out. And that way you'll be able to find someone real quicker instead of entertaining some bullshit. And that could keep you stuck. So since you wean through it, you're like, I'm going to leave you alone, or you come like this.
Sometimes we block our own blessings like that. Like where we keep dealing with someone that really is not worth our time and energy. And they show that time and time again, like actions speak louder than words. It's true. When that's the case, it's just like, all right, let me just bow out peacefully. Because what else is there to do? Acting out a character ain't gonna get me nowhere. So I'm gonna just
it could be difficult, like if there's attraction or something, but it's just better off in the long run just to leave each other alone, because you can't force anybody to be what you want. They're just they are how they are. They can always grow, but you can't force nobody.
You can't date potential. And if you start acting ugly, no matter how fine you are, you're gonna be ugly to me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. That's how I feel too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're a huge inspiration because for myself, I'm on a get rich plan, not a get dick plan. I want to be a boss who's with a boss. And I don't think you need to be a boss to be with a boss. But personally, for me, that's what I want because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to have my own money. It makes me feel good to have my emotion. It makes me feel good to wake up every day and I have this, and that to do and I get it done. That's what makes me feel sexy. That's what makes me feel like confident.
I cannot be like stuck in lust if I don't have my priorities right.
Right. Like I can't be laid up like broke. And I ain't laying up with no one that's broke either. No, like you got me fucked up. Because I work and I work hard. So I work hard for the lifestyle I live. And I'm like, I need someone to match that energy. Mm-hmm. And that's, it's like, and it's no shame to anyone that wants to do less, but go be with someone that also does less.
You could be somebody else's cup of tea. It doesn't mean that you gotta be my cup of tea.
But baby, you ain't the shot of Don Julio. And you're not. And you're not.
Like you need to come how I'm coming or more, not less.
At least be able to like match what I already got going on. Because if you can't do that, then I just think that the aspects of like love in a relationship should be enjoyed when you can, you know, like if you broke, if you don't got anywhere to stay, if your car fucked up, like why are you worried about going on a date? You can't even get there. You can't even take her back to the crib. Like
you can't even get there.
Don't be worried about that. Take yourself down to the unemployment office. Don't do that. I can't be laid up broke. No, that's so unattractive. It's giving desert. It's giving I cannot.
Oh shit.
No.
Well,
you have any questions for her?
I don't. I'm just getting to know her, but I just want to say she's cool as fuck.
Here, ask this one.
This one. She's like, "What's your body count?"
Imagine.
I'm like, all of a sudden, I can't count.
She's like, all right. What are some things you've learned about being in the beauty industry as a service provider?
Some things that I've learned about that not everyone is genuine. And when you're lucky enough to come across genuine people, like cherish them, you know, because you can learn a lot from them in the industry. You guys can bounce off of each other's ideas or just simply because you guys can relate and have the same mentality. But I've just learned that it can be like catty, and some people may say that like I might just be intimidated, but that's not the case at all. Like I've seen time and time again, some service providers kind of like shit where they eat, where they'll use their platform to start addressing people or going off on people. And that's not what you're supposed to do. Always keep it professional on your business page. Don't shit where you eat, and just give yourself and your business that like respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, treat people with respect.
To like keep it cute, you know? Another thing that I've learned is like you can't be too intimidating as a service provider. Like if you already come off hella intimidating, they ain't even gonna want to get the service done by you because they're probably like, she's gonna already be regulating on me before I even get there. Like, you know? So just that it's hard to build genuine relationships, but when you do, it just so happens to be like so genuine, and them doing like a good service on top of that. It's like, oh damn, that's what's up. Like I have girls that eat in my corner, like in my circle, that provide good services too. So that's just the things that I've learned.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Going off of the don't shit where you eat, like I hate when people act like they ain't got shit to lose. I can't be hanging around with people that don't got shit to lose.
Yeah.
You like acting and you're moving in a way that I can't relate to, because I got a lot to lose. I got to move very carefully. I got to move very calculated in my life, and not in like a malicious or like mean way, but just I got shit to lose. I got a lot going for me. I can't just be out doing anything with anyone. No, goodbye.
No, for real.
I've never viewed my platform as like a platform. I had to recognize it at one point when I seen how much it had done for me. So then I had to recognize it as a platform, right? But other than that, I would just treat social media as like something super supernatural. And then I started to notice that like the moment that you got a little bit of a name for yourself, where you're humble enough where you're just like, oh, people rock with me, like that's about it, you know? To you, you're not emphasizing like a name, a brand, you know? But then you notice that like, because all of a sudden you have a platform, people want to be able to like eat off of that and create a different narrative of you online, just so that way they could have where to grab from. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you do have to be careful how you move once you have things to lose. Because respectfully, baby, I ain't gonna fight you. Like, you see these nails, I'm not gonna fight you. I am gonna sue you though. So I'll see you in court. Like, I'll do that, you know, but I'm not gonna fight nobody. I got way too much to lose. And at the end of the day, you gonna be mad I whooped your ass and I'm gonna be in jail with 3 broken nails and some charges. Mm-hmm. Not down. Not down. I got money to make tomorrow. I got clients waiting on me, baby. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna bail me out. They're gonna bail me out, but nah, I'm not gonna do that to them. I gotta stay out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm. Nails on. Yeah.
Nails on
Coochie's
fleek.
wax.
Nails on fleek. Coochie's wax.
What you think, Lin? Me making up new nicknames.
Sure.
On camera, she's like,
Lin. Man. I just, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your outlooks and your experiences and your love and your humor.
She's like, getting hella shrooms was a plus too. She's like, getting hella shroom bars was a plus too. But I love to have you on here, Ash.
Both of their favorite color is purple.
Oh, I love purple.
So just automatic. Yeah, she got the purple lashes on.
Yeah.
She had a cool ass purple jacket on. I was like, okay.
Bro, it got down.
She came in with the goodies today. But I fuck with her besides that.
No, I'm so thankful to have been on here.
Yeah, your energy is unmatched.
Oh my God, thank you guys for sharing your platform with me. It felt so
thank
natural.
you for sharing your wisdom with
us. Of course.
I feel like a lot of people can appreciate what you got to share, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just an optimistic mindset, just seeing the cup half full always,
I think you move as a very powerful woman, and I love that. I love to surround myself with powerful women because it inspires me. I don't want to be around anyone that's not inspiring me. It just doesn't make sense. We have to benefit each other, and whether it's a relationship, a friendship, and the best benefit you can get from someone is being inspired.
Yes, dude, I love having girls like that in my circle. I mean, you too. We learn from each other,
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope. Thank you guys so much for having me on this platform to be able to like empower women and talk my shit. Cause I be funny, bro. I be funny outside the shrooms. Outside of the shrooms.
Is that it? Anything you want to say? Anything last? Oh, I can't speak. I'm high.
I was gonna say. Normal? I thought we were closing out early. I was gonna say something, but I forgot now.
That was me. I lost my train of thought earlier.
I was like, and then I was like, and then conversation rolled, and then I was
like, she's all riding the waves.
I'm like, oh, wait. But I just have a lot of gratitude. I'm happy to be here.
Are my pupils normal?
Oh my God! It's one of them.
You're lying.
It's just a slightly bigger, just slightly bigger.
It's not how it usually is. It's just a little bit.
I have to do my reels and my talking like this.
She's like, let me know how it looks. I'm like, great.
All right. I think that's it. We try to keep it cute and short. This one wasn't that short, but we tried to.
It was cute.
Dope. It was definitely cute.
It was cute.
Except for my pupils getting weird right now.
No, that's cute too.
Yeah, that is cute too. It's all right. It's all right.
All right. And we're out. Mwah.